Solving MCQs topic-wise is important. Randomly solving MCQs from books here and there will not help. You will feel as if you have done a lot of MCQs, but it is not necessary that you target the important ones. The syllabus is vast and the MCQs that are available are even more. And therefore, it is important that you target the right ones. You are not done with a topic unless you solve MCQs for that particular topic. Till then, you just know about that topic, you have read about it, but you do not know if you will be able to apply that knowledge when asked in the form of an MCQ. And therefore, it is important that after you read every topic, you solve MCQs for that particular topic. For example, if I have read about tracks in physiology, unless I solve MCQs, I don't know two things. First, what are the different types of questions that can be asked from that particular topic? What are the different variations in which questions can be asked from that topic? And second, what are my knowledge gaps? What is it that I don't know from that particular topic? And if I'm really able to apply all that I have learned, apply all that I have understood. And that is the real test of whether you are actually done with that topic or not. You need 30 to 35 good questions for every important topic to test your understanding. But the problem is, so far there is no such reliable resource which gives you this kind of practice. So you will have to actively make the efforts to go through different MCQ books and list out the MCQs that are available on the important topics. Now that is very time consuming. So one way in which you can do this is by using AI tools. You can get the MCQ practice by putting prompts. It is not very reliable, but it can give you a rough idea, a rough practice. The AI tools that you can use is Chatgpt, DeepSeek, or any other AI tool, and you can put one or two questions as a reference. The best way is to put past year questions from a particular topic and put a prompt that generate similar questions from this particular topic, and that really helps. It gives you a good 10 to 15 questions that will help you in testing your understanding. Now you have to be very careful because many a times it gives you wrong answers, it gives you questions that are out of context. So if you just randomly put a particular topic and ask the AI tool to generate MCQs for it, it will give you out of context questions, and that is the reason why it is important to put reference MCQs, and the best ones to put are the ones that have been asked in the previous years. For example, questions on tracks have been asked. In kinesiotherapy, active insufficiency, passive insufficiency, those questions have been asked. Now, if you randomly put generate MCQs on active and passive insufficiency, it will give you questions that are not important, and those type of questions are not asked in the exam. So if you put the ones that have been asked in the previous years as reference and then write down below that generate similar kind of MCQs for further practice, it will give you proper questions, and that is how you can practice. So this you can do for every important topic.